And it is game time here at Ole Miss. The ball teed up for Lucas Carnero. Florida won the toss, took the football. They want their offense on the field first. Jadan Baugh, bouncing. He picks up 3. The Land Sharks swarm. On a rollout. And there is the accuracy of Trinidad Chambliss. He's got the definition of a workhorse running back to give the ball to as well. Kewan Lacy, number 2 in America in forced missed tackles as well. Chambliss over the middle and reaching back to make the catches. Daquan Wright. Ole Miss 12 for 18 this year, going for it on 4th down. Here comes a blitz. Chambliss, the catch made. Trey Wallace, he's got it. Lacy hammers his way close to the red zone. That's another 1st down for the Rebels.
You're going to get a heavy dose of that, and Florida's going to have to make a choice.
They fake the jet sweep. Chambliss again, Dejon Stribley. Another 1st down, a gain of 12, down to the 11-yard line. Kewan Lacy spins inside the 5.
Patrick Kudus, they are just moving people off the line of scrimmage. You don't see that very often with Florida's front 4.
Kewan Lacy to the goal line. Dives. Did he break the play? The officials coming in from either side. Is it a record setter? It's a touchdown. See on the ground, that's a new Ole Miss record.
Kewan Lacy just so strong. You see the contact there by Jordan Castell, the safety. He went low, something that they teach you all the time as a defender. You go low. There you see the forearm come down. The tip of the ball just breaks the plane of the goal line just slightly. But whenever you're making tackles, and we saw just a couple weeks ago against South Carolina how this defensive line can really get after it.
Sturdivant breaks a tackle. Gets to the 30-yard line, about 5 yards shy. That's the freshman Winston Watkins in motion. And that's exactly where Trinidad Chambliss goes. Into the secondary goes Lacy. Spins to the 48-yard line. 12 more yards. Bryce Thornton made the stop.
Just methodically march the football down the field.
They stay with Lacy. He finds another alley. Bounces it outside. Kewan Lacy down the sideline. Finally out of bounds. It looks like inside the 13-yard line. Jordan Castell finally got him down at the 11.
Again, you see the 2 high safeties in the back. They have a light box. They're going to run the football. They're going to make and let us chew you up on the ground.
Chambliss on a keeper. And he cruises out of bounds. At the 7.
You get into stacks and bunches, trying to get some rubs. Pick routes.
Chambliss will go down. That's a big stop in the red zone for the Florida defense. Miles Graham on the blitz. And that will force a field goal attempt for Carnero.
And that's a really nice job by Miles Graham. You're going to see him right here, just coming off the edge. He's unblocked.
27 yards for Carnero. The #1 field goal man in the SEC has his 20th on the season. Lagway dumps it down to Baugh. The Land Sharks again swarm and bring him down behind the line of scrimmage. Jaden Yates led the charge.
And DJ has to put it on him.
Quarterback run for Lagway. And he lowers his shoulder and gets the 1st down. So just straight quarterback run. And Lagway steps up in the pocket again. Floats one downfield in stride. TJ Abrams. That's the big play that Florida needed to get them back in the game. He ran right by Kapena.
And there's the big play that you're looking for. TJ Abrams. Gushikin just gets caught flat.
Abrams, with all these injuries, made his first career start last week. DJ Lagway, again, quarterback run. Gets to the edge with a stiff arm. Another first down. Xavier Harris has 6 career blocked kicks. How about DJ Lagway just does it himself? Another quarterback draw this time. It gets the Gators 6.
And run with the 9 route. And here you have DJ Lagway just finding the open seam over the left side of the offense. And this game is going to be closer than maybe a lot of people thought. The Florida Gators football team, very talented.
Thought about a screen to Caden Lee and an interception. Down inside the 10-yard line.
What a nice job by Jaden Woods. You're going to see him right here. Just drop back into coverage. He's trying to hit this over route, and Trinidad never sees him. He never sees Jaden Woods. As you see, he fakes the quick screen, the flare screen, and then tries to come back to tight end, Caleb Odom.
I formation with a linebacker, Aaron Childs, trying to pave the way for Jadan Baugh. And there is the go-ahead touchdown. The Gators get 6 off the pick. The season to set up the touchdown.
And just take a look at Aaron Childs. You're going to see him come right out here, and Ball's just going to follow him. Get good block down at the point of attack on the right side of the offensive line. Just a hat on a hat. Everybody just getting pushed. And then you just don't get enough of a feel from Whitehead Williams, the safety, fast enough in order to stop Ball's momentum. You see, he just meets him at the goal line. Jadan Baugh is a load at 200.
Has completely flipped in the last 3 minutes.
Bobbled snap by Chambliss, gathers, and is able to throw one outside to Daquan Wright.
Looks like they may be going a little bit of man-to-man here, or maybe.
It's coming. Trinidad Chambliss squeezes one into a tight window and has the first down to Trey Wallace. Empty backfield, Kewan Lacy split out wide. Play action for Chambliss. The blitz coming, and he's out of the pocket, running for his life. Gets to the sideline and tumbles out of bounds. Chased by Aaron Childs.
And you're going to see Trinidad Chambliss. He's going to miss, but he had Caden Lee streaking down the middle of the field, wide open.
Screen out to the edge. Bruce Alexander. A couple of yards short of the first down. Offensive lineman lined up in the backfield. Direct snap to Lacy. Easily picks up the first down. The pile pushes to the 43-yard line. That's a gain of 10 when he only needed about 12 inches. Chambliss off play action. He'll go down. Sacked by Brendan Bent. A loss of 8.
Just watch, you're going to see linebacker. You're going to see the middle linebacker, number 5, Miles Graham. He's just going to come downhill on a delayed blitz. You see them rush with lane integrity in there. You just see him run a pick stunt.
Chambliss sees it. They get it off. It's a 4-man rush. Cleaner pocket this time and a strike. Dejan Strickland splits the defense. Stumbles into the end zone for a Rebels touchdown.
This is just such a good route combination. You're going to get this, and you're going to get Strickland. Yeah, I think, Lane, has a unique ability to really lock in. He loves the game. He loves the chess match, and they're in one tonight.
Lagway out to Hayden Hansen.
I tell you what you like to see. You like to see DJ Lagway there. Just throw the football with confidence.
Jadan Baugh. Brought down about 1.5 yards short.
Florida trying to go to work in the trenches.
No deep safeties for Ole Miss. Lagway, straight quarterback run, and he has been really effective on the ground so far. Averaging, before that snap, 7.3 yards per carry. This time it's Baugh. He's out to about the 43-yard line, picks up 6. Lagway dropping. He's going to take a shot, looking for Sturdivant in stride at the pylon. He's in for the touchdown. goes Sturdivant. The deep shot from Lagway. And another answer by the Gators.
See Sturdivant.
Speaking of a strong running game. A hammer looking for a nail. Kewan Lacy. Tyreek Sapp. They do. It's a blitz. Chambliss beats the blitz. He fired a strike right behind it to Caleb Odom, his tight end. Chambliss squeezes it into Trey Wallace. Oh, he eyed him down. Trey Wallace in the backfield as well. They crisscross. And there's Wallace. Florida not fooled. Jaden Robinson trucked him the whole way. So now it's second down and goal, but back outside the 10-yard line. Chambliss. Up to Lacy. Into the 6. Where it will be third and goal. That's the second time, though, that the Gators defense has bent but not broken, as they've held to a couple of red zone field goals here, and they still have the lead with a flag down.
Jadan Baugh's been running the football with authority.
Play clock ticking down, and getting to the sideline is Baugh. Lassoed out of bounds, but all the way out to the 42-yard line. They spread it 5 wide on 3rd and 10. Slam, caught. Close to a first down. TJ Abrams, did he get enough? It looks like he did.
He's got to have better situational awareness on the part of Ole Miss's secondary.
A ball that bounces back to Lagway, but he checks it down to TJ Abrams. He's got another first down and gets to the sideline. Lagway checks it down. Jadan Baugh to the sideline. Again, no timeout, so this is also where you have to have your field goal group. And it's going to be a 4-point lead now for Florida.
A lot of ball game left.
I'll point at you.
Chambliss swings one wide. That's a good start to the second half. Caden Lee.
About how to respond to mistakes. You don't let it fester. Continue to play for his brothers. And that's exactly what he thinks DJ Lagway has done so far this game.
Well, Dejon Stribling's got another first down. That's an interesting technique.
For Harrison Wallace, he has been the guy who has been dependable in these kind of situations.
Gators rush 4. Chambliss batted right back to him. Chambliss is going to take off. He gets to the sideline. How about that? Play action for Chambliss. Seam shot. Caden Lee into the red zone. Chambliss out of the pocket again. He's got room to roll. Cuts his way down inside the 15-yard line. Lost the football, but he was down. In the backfield. Devin Harper, number 70, a true freshman. Helping to pave the way for Lacy. He's got the first down and then some. First and goal, Ole Miss. Chambliss, slant, incomplete. He just threw it at the feet of Trey Wallace in the end zone. Lagway, nice little play fake, and Tony Livingston, the tight end, scampers up the sideline. Oh, he stays in bounds all the way out to about the 40-yard line.
They just lose Tony Livingston as he releases across the formation behind the line of scrimmage. That just tosses him a nice.
That's a big one for the Utes, trying to stay very much in the conversation. Back to the offense. Kewan Lacy running through contact. Finally, they get him down out near the 35-yard line. Play action. Blitz coming. They dump it to Kewan Lacy. And the Gators rally and bring him down at the line of scrimmage. Second down and 10. They back out. Blitz off the edge. It's picked up. In time for Chambliss to escape. Laganza Hayward flew off the edge and gets the sack.
Just look at this. You're going to see him just coming off the edge right here. If I can get the telestrator to work. Here we go. Here. He's just going to come off the edge. They're going to show pressure with that double mug. Just another great play call on the part of Ron Roberts, the defensive coordinator.
Another blitz on 3rd and 15. Trinidad Chambliss spun down again. Jadan Robinson.
Just watch Jaden Robinson. He's actually trying to pick. He's trying to pick the center, and then he just comes off of it and makes the sack. He goes, hey, look, I'm going to come in here and get a hit. Bam! But you know what? Trey Wallace has been the guy. That's who Trinidad likes to look to.
Ole Miss is 4 for 12 on 3rd down. High snap. Chambliss pulls it down. Kewan Lacy busts it. Eyeing the end zone. Brought down at the 1-yard line. And that will take us to the end of the 3rd quarter.
Right side of that offensive line.
This is Peloton Statement Saturday. Direct snap to Lacy. Freeway to the end zone. He adds to his Ole Miss record. Touchdown, number 18 on the ground this season for Kewan Lacy.
They put him at the point of attack again. And here they're just going to run behind the big right side of the offensive line and just watch. Watch how it just opens up. Kewan Lacy just able to find the alley.
Daniels gets the carry. He is into the secondary. K.D. Daniels with a 1st down. Baba Shuzuk, Lewis Riddick, and Chris Budden here in Oxford. Lagway, well protected. He's on the move. Sidearms one. Tip ball and an interception. Picked off by Wydell Williams.
He's trying to get the ball to Mizell. You're going to see him come inside and loop back out, and then you're going to see Sunterian Perkins. He's going to drop back into coverage number 4. You're going to see him just drift, float, and then as he sees DJ break contain, he starts to come and try and pressure the passer, gets his left hand up in the air, creates a tip pass. What a big-time play on the part of Ole Miss's defense, playing real discipline in the back end, matching the routes, coming up with a big-time play when they needed it the most. Give your offense one more shot at it.
Kewan Lacy split out wide. Chambliss goes the opposite direction instead. Up against the sideline is Trey Wallace. 15 yards.
Fancy and just continue to run the football and play with power.
They snap it right to Lacy. He's got no problem picking up the 1st down. And he protects the ball.
Absolutely. We're inside of 4 minutes and counting now.
That time they snapped it with 8. But it's a quick hitter. All the way down inside the 10-yard line. Winston Watkins getting a push. 1st and goal at the 8. 19 yards for the true freshman.
That they missed at the end of the 1st half.
They want the screen. Slanted the end zone. Incomplete. Daquan Wright, the intended receiver. 3rd down. They get it off before the 2-minute timeout. He's in the end zone. He's out of the end zone. He's going to go down. That's the 1st sack of the night for Ole Miss. And it's Prince Will Umanmielen that buries him inside the 5.
What a nice adjustment on the pass rush by Prince Will.
Empty backfield. A 2-man rush. Lagway steps up from the end zone. Throws one into double coverage. Tipped and almost caught. Lacy. Hits the goal line. He's got a hat trick. Another touchdown for Kewan Lacy. And Ole Miss will end this game, it looks like, in style.
I mean, what else can you say about Kewan Lacy? He's got people all over him. 2 guys just hanging on him. Knees down. Ball may have broken the plane still. His right knee was down.
and a monster step towards the college football playoff. Lane Kiffin's first ever win as a head coach against Florida. And a little bit of revenge after that loss last season cost them the playoff.